This is going to be a simple, easy strategy that you can start using to make $1,000 a day in the stock market. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so I just wanted to give you a bit of value today. This is going to be a very simple strategy. Obviously, there are a lot of nuances to trading, and if you start using this strategy, it doesn't mean that you're going to just start making millions of dollars by the end of the year. However, this is something you can use to definitely make $1,000 trading, depending on your portfolio size, by the end of the month if you just put in the hours and you put in the time. Remember, you're always going to need to put in time, effort, and work into something in order to be good at it. There's not going to be some one-stop shop, so just make sure that you're continually working on your trading if you want it to be a real side hustle or even main income of yours. But this is what we're going to be talking about in today's video, is going to be a simple strategy that you can start using now. So today we're going to be looking at Pfizer as our example stock and how this strategy would work. So say that you have a stock with earnings coming up, or a stock just had some news come out and they shoot up. So you can see here there was about 4 green candlesticks in a row for Pfizer on Tuesday, August 1st. Today is the 3rd. But you see that there's a bunch of green candlesticks and that a lot of people were very excited about that. Just like when GameStop went up to like $400, the hype will always die down and people will sell off. So what you want to do in this strategy is find out where the hype is going to die down and when it will return to a previous level. Because as you can see here, Pfizer was sitting at about $36 when we entered market close the day before. Their earnings came out. They surprised by about 17%, and people were really liking what they were seeing. So the stock shot up from $36 all the way to about $37. So now what your job is to do is to find out where people are going to start selling off, because once they sell off, you can see by the end of the day, it might even be lower than when the day even started, because people are going to sell off with their gains, and then people are going to have FOMO and they're going to sell off even more. So what you're trying to do is find out that point where people are starting to sell off, and then buy a put option whenever that happens. So how we're going to do that is using these 3 indicators, and it's going to be the EMA lines, the MACD, and the RSI. So first off, the EMA lines. When we are looking at these candles, we want our stock to enter the EMA lines. We used different ones. We use the 50, 100, and 200, I believe. So once it enters there, once it enters the EMA lines, this is a signal that you might want to start buying. Another thing is going to be the MACD. This is going to be a different indicator. Whenever the blue line goes under the orange line, that's a pretty solid indicator that you are going to start to see a bit of a downtrend within the stock. And then also we want the RSI to be high. So as you can see here, the RSI was above 60. If the RSI is above 60 and then you enter the EMA lines and the MACD starts trending down, then this is a possible entry point here at about this $36.30 area. This is a very, very solid entry point. We're in the MACD, we're in the EMA lines. The MACD has started to trend down and the RSI was above 60. So we have a lot of room to gap down all the way to when the RSI is going to get to the 32. And if you guys don't know, the RSI, if you're above 60, that means you are overbought and you are most likely going to level out soon. And then if you're below 40, then you are most likely oversold and you're probably going to bounce back soon. So that's what we're looking for, to RSI to be above 60, and then also for the MACD to start trending down and you enter the EMA lines. That's the strategy. You would want to make your entrance here. Once the RSI gets down to a pretty low level, let's say 35, that's about when you would want to sell off, because there's not much more potential for it to go down. Also, if you enter the if the MACD blue line starts trending over the orange line, that's another place where you could possibly make your exit as well, just because there is a possibility that it could have another run back up if you get past these EMA lines. So what you want to do is enter when you enter the EMA lines and the MACD starts trending down, and then exit once the MACD starts trending up and you start to enter the EMA lines again, or the RSI gets below 35. And that's going to be an easy strategy that you guys can start utilizing today. And if you guys want to learn a little bit more, then you can also DM us on Instagram. And if you want to join our Discord to see our buy and sell alerts, you can join with our Instagram bio as well, or you can click the link in our description in this YouTube video. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.